Right, I'd just like to open up with saying the last time I recorded, we had a slight internet issue, which hopefully won't happen again whilst we record this. And I'm pretty much just going to the end of this question. But also my throat's been a bit funky, so that. You all here? I understand you've been following Cryle. Where is she? Having acquired information from my stone, she now makes for Alphix. I keep my distance to avoid being seen. About to continue when you appeared. Alphix Stone is her last destination, is it not? I'll go meet her there. If everyone so wishes, then very well. There is that passage. I shall call upon Master Ralga's servants to bear the mortals. Birds. As we have the use of these hawks. Let's see if we can spot Kryle from above. I'll bring our companions, so you needn't worry about them. You ready? Yes. Oh, my feathered friend, fly like the wind. Must thank you. Hope you helped me find the resolve to seek out Kryle. No sign of her here. Continue on to Alphix Stone. Yeah, sorry if my voice is a bit funky. Developing a bit of a sore throat over the past couple of days. It's already. You certainly wasted no time. Well now, come all this way to check on me? I've been on edge, worrying that I might stumble into Odin. He gave me a bit of a fright. Nofka tells us you wish to travel alone. What prompted you to send the gods away? Difficult to explain. I suppose I wanted to seek the answers in my own way. The gods have told us that, as the gods told us, if we wish to know the truth, we must discover it for ourselves. In spite of this, I've seen it to not only set us on the right path, but accompany us besides. This speaks the faith that they have in man's spirit of inquiry, and it gives me heart. After all, it's the self-same spirit that defines the students of Baldessian. Like everyone, I want to uncover the truth of the 12, know their aspirations and understand them. And having seen a dear friend embark on countless adventures, I developed a desire to see and experience the world myself. dangers out there, of course, but I wanted to prove that I could handle them on my task. See, indeed, as much as we can learn from others, there's no substitute for learning with one's own eyes. In yours, I see the gleam of yearning for exploration and discovery. It reveals to me the love you bear for our star. It makes me glad. This all of a sudden, embarrassing when you say such things with a straight face. Right then, I've yet to acquire the information here, so I'll tend to it at once. Perhaps you'd like to wait for me at Quarry Mill. With the Kryl here, if I can go with her, so she'll be fine. First a man at Memphina's mark and now Kryl. In the course of travelling with you and yours, it seems I inevitably end up encroaching on others' lives. Ook. Ah, yours as well. Though nothing binds you to me, you've told me ever since I tended your wounds. Free to go anywhere, you know. A person's life belongs to that person alone. Others can't be expected to assume responsibility for it, and thus it's wrong to interfere. Alas, once I glimpsed in someone's heart, I find I can't avert my gaze. It is difficult to be amidst people. Doesn't take too long to extract the information. Kryl should be here any moment now. Apologies for the wait. With that, I've obtained the information from all the stones. You've taken care of yours already, yes? Thank you for worrying about me. Well, it's good to know that I can handle myself. I'm glad to be doing this with you all. Owe you my thanks as well, Bago and Nafika, for accepting my request with good grace. Take note of it. You did well to see your task through, little one. Indeed, come. We'll return to the Omphalos. Oh. That's a bot right there. Right, back to the Omphalos. Jeez, my PC's a bit obscene. I have to move sounds as I can. I suppose Odin's a divinity as well. Dark divinity, but a divinity all the same. You took your time. Did something happen? Ah, so you rendezvoused with Kryl. What's your experience with the gods, if I may ask? Alright. Not only did you help a disillusioned man find his way, you looked in on Kryl besides. Thank you, Sam, today. You as well, Derek. Very overstepped my bounds, but what's done is done. We should return to our sanctums. Have our gratitude for the delightful time. By holding your instruments out to the monument, you'll be able to augment the missing information. Do well, dear children. Shall we then? Ooh, shiny. Amazing. What was impossible to decipher is now crystal clear. Without further ado, I shall read out the epigraph. Yeah. Beings who endure the will of the star, we are susceptible to the influence of hope and prayer. Thus do we commit our yokes herein. We stray from our purpose. He who is named by a god shall preside over construction. His duty, fortify the works of men, and encourage them to build. He who is named Ralga shall preside over destruction. His duty to galvanize the star's beating heart and facilitate mankind's regeneration. He who is named Zema shall preside over the sun, a duty to nurture its life-giving light, and illuminate the truth for all to see. He who is named Nalthal shall preside over the subterranean, duty to make gleam the riches hidden in the darkest depths, of men themselves. He who is named Norfica shall preside over fertility, a duty to fill the land with life and prepare a path of peace and plenty. He who is named Alphic shall preside over space and time, his duty to endow the star with material vigor, that mankind's march may never cease. He who is named Haluni shall preside over the glaciers, a duty to hold the melting ice at bay and imbue men with constancy and tranquility. He who is named Infina shall preside over the moon, a duty to perpetuate the turning of night and day, foster the love in the hearts of all. He who is named Thaliak shall preside over the rivers, his duty to quench the thirst of men and water their minds with wisdom. He who is named Nemea shall preside over the stars, a duty to preserve the celestial fabric of the seasons, weave the threads of men's lives. He who is named Linlane shall preside over the seas, a duty to administer the tides and inspire men to come together as one and seek new horizons. He who is named Osham shall preside over the mountains, his duty to sustain the breath of the firmament, and in wandering share in men's solitude. Who is unnamed shall watch unflinching, duty to stand guard over his charge, always and unto the end. I think that might be him, I'll be honest. There the epigraph concludes. Given quite a lot to ponder. Although it could have been Erden. Erden might have been the unnamed one. I don't know. I don't know. He's a dark divinity. Hopes and prayers influencing him. Any thoughts on the contents of the epigraph? Well, the worshipper of Belmode brought forth Menfina's hound. You'd say the prayers have changed the 12 into their present forms? Rather hard to believe. Given what we now know of Dynamis, I believe it's entirely possible. In the presence of that energy, hopes and prayers are more tangible, have more tangible results than one might expect. Power may be curbed upon our star. Over thousands of years of worship could have influenced the gods in various ways. Ways such as which Semte just described for one. Others that come to mind are Haloni's shield and spear, like her status as a goddess of war. Nemea's spinning wheel, which is an apt apparatus for a goddess of fate. Thus did they create this monument, this yoke that might never lose sight of their duty, no matter how much they may change. Inclined to agree with Raha. The gods wrote that they will endure by the will of the star. Who that refers to, we all know too well. Eidolon. By sundering reality, she must have known that she would shake the very foundation of existence. Anticipating the potential chaos, I suspect she charged her collaborators with maintaining stability. This is true. Might not the 13th unnamed being be the Watcher on the Moon? This has certainly fallen into place. I wonder if he will be willing to share what he knows. As it stands, we've yet to encounter 3 gods. There's no telling what may happen once we've fought them all. I believe we should try to uncover as much of the truth as we can. Better to know how to proceed. To that end, while we seek out the Watcher, Raha and I will return to Sharlayan to compile our findings. Data from the analyzer not least of all. To think about this, the investigation might lead us to the moon. I eagerly look forward to the next stage of our fieldwork. Today, like as not, more grueling encounters with the gods await. Rest up and gather your strength. Not long now, we arrive at the longest time I've journeyed alone and involved myself in the affairs of others. I've enjoyed our time together. You've undertaken the investigation with all earnestness, and it's been a pleasure to be a part of it. I imagine the moment we part ways, I can't help but be saddened. It surprises me that I feel that way. Give me. I mean to wax sentimental. If you'll excuse me, I shall head outside for some fresh air. Goes again. You suppose you could follow after him? I can't quite say why, but I feel as though he'll vanish one day, never to return. That could be entirely possible. What if the little Opa is actually one of the gods? And it is sort of like projected form that Derek is, and it's talking through that form. Whilst playing dumb as the little Opa. But he always likes to stay close to him. Oh, did you send today? Is it? Making sure you're alright? I'm worried that I'll suddenly vanish, you say? Well, as the saying goes, all things must come to an end, whether we will it or no. When our work is finished, we must go our separate ways. Doing so will sadden me, as you know. Sadness is part of the joy I've derived from our companionship. So, I'll accept it when the time comes, and strive with you to the last. Ook? As you know, my friend, I would rather you live your own life. Having helped you, I won't send you away against your will. Well, you're a busy man, so I won't keep you. As before, rest assured, I'll share with you any tidings I receive from Kryl. Take care, my friend. See you again in due course. So yeah, that's the end of that. And catch you next time.